Hi, my name is Jayanta Barua. Okay, so I'll give you a brief history about my Faridabad community, how it all began. So initially, when I took my flat in 2006, so till 2009, so I was under the impression that the builder will provide the possession on time, so there is nothing to worry about. So finally, when time went by in 2009-10, so I saw that nothing was happening. So I started to look around on the internet, on Google, so what's happening if there are any other people who are facing the same problem. So I found that there is no platform on the internet where we can where the common people, the investors of Savannah or any other group, can share the concerns. So I decided to form the community. So I initially started with rpssavannah.co.in, and then I started the forum in 2009. So at that time we had around 300 members in the forum, but however only 5 or 10 members were active. And then it was a blessing in disguise that I received a legal notice from RPS group that you cannot use the domain because the RPS is exclusively reserved by their group. So it was a blessing in disguise, and I decided to move on to a bigger platform like myfaridabad.in, where we can have the people from all the societies in one platform. So now, as you can see, that from RPS Savannah we have grown to about 500, 600, 700 members, and we have members from all the societies of Greater Faridabad area. So this is the platform which we can use to express our grievances, our concerns to the HUDA, to the builders. Because as a single individual, we cannot do anything against the builder lobby. We know that builders are very powerful, they have enough backup, political backup. So as individual, as myself, I cannot do anything. But as a group, we can stand up against them. And this is what this platform is all about. So My Faridabad is not only about one group, for example, Savannah, for Piyush Heights, but it's for the entire societies in and around Greater Faridabad. So we hope that all the people from the Neharpar area will come together in this single platform, and we can use this platform to stand up against and to voice our concerns, and we can do something. We have paid our hard-earned money to the government, to the builders, but now we are not getting anything back in return. So we need to stand up, and this is, as a community, as you can see, this is a group of around 50, 60 people, and this is the platform from where we can again push back to the builders, push back to the government that no, we will not stand this anymore. We need what we paid for. Okay, so I believe that everyone will participate in the forum and take advantage of this platform that we have created for you. Okay, so I think that's the only speech from my side. I think Dheeraj will. So just as a formal announcement, the name of our website is www.myfaridabad.in. Okay, and for any information, we have a very interactive forum where we have members from each and every society. We have members from RPS Savannah, we have members from PPTP, Ozone, SRS. So we have members from almost all the major communities in the Greater Faridabad area. So please join the forum. And so we are doing this not for ourselves, not for me, but we are doing this for the entire group. So whenever we participate, whenever we take any initiative, we hope that you will come forward and give us support. So that's all I am expecting from you people. And again, thanks for coming today. This would not have been possible without you. And we hope that whatever we are doing today will yield some positive results. Thank you. So we forwarded our grievances, our concerns that the customers invested in 2006 hoping that we would get possession by 2009. Maybe 1 year delay is expected. We would get possession by 2010. But as of now, the HUDA administrator clarified that Greater Faridabad area is not his priority. his main concern is developing the existing sectors, and then his priority will be Greater Faridabad, maybe in the future. But he said that we cannot ask him to prioritize his development work. So we were surprised because we asked him, then why did you authorize or why did you provide licenses to the builders? So he passed the blame on to the builders that even though we provided builders, they should not have started constructing unless they received full clearance or the infrastructure was there. So the builders and the HUDA administration is playing a blame game. So HUDA is saying that the builders should not have started construction. The builders are saying that we are not able to construct because there is no infrastructure there. So in between, the end users, the customers are stuck in between. So that's it. So now, so what do we do? So we as customers, we cannot force the builders to provide possession because as individuals we do not have that enough power. So we think that we have been cheated by the administrators and also the builders, because the builders, they promised they could not deliver what they had promised, and the administration has cheated us because there is no infrastructure. Even though if the flats are ready, we would not be able to live there because there is nothing